Today we're going to be working on Leetcode question number 34. So we have to find the first and the last position of an element in a sorted array. So nums is basically the sorted array provided and the target is there. Uh, it can or can't it can or cannot be present in the nums, and we have to write our logic uh, using logarithmic time complexity. So basically the target is 8, and in the example 1 there is the provided array. We have to return 3 and 4 because the 8 starts at index 3 and keeps going up to index 4, and if it is not there we have to return -1, like a starting and ending. So we're gonna try to see the base cases here. Initially the result is gonna be -1 -1. Then our left is gonna be equal to 0, right is gonna be equal to the last element. Actually r, yeah, the left is equal to 0, L is equal to 0, the r is the last element. Just like a typical binary search, we're gonna make sure that our while loop should keep running while the left is less than the right. Again we're gonna be calculating the middle, which is basically math.floor. We have to add the left and right and then divide by 2. Once we have the mid, we have to check if um, like the middle is equal to the target or not. But in this case we want to check if it is less than target. If that is the case, the L is going to become equal to mid plus 1. Otherwise the right is going to be equal to mid. Once we are out of that loop, um, if the basically if the nums of like at the left index, the element is if it is not equal to the target, we're just going to be returning the result. Basically it means that we didn't find the result and the result stayed -1 -1, and then we're going to be returning it. Otherwise we're going to set that the first element of the result is equal to left, meaning we found the starting index um, of the target. Now we're gonna work on our right side. The left is gonna stay the same. The left is still gonna be equal to the whatever comes out after the first while loop. We're gonna work on the right one. We're gonna bring it back to the last index, and again we're gonna put another while loop to find the ending index of that target. We're gonna see that while the left is less than target, again we're gonna calculate the mid by doing math.floor. We're gonna add the left plus right and divide by 2. Once we have the mid, we want to check this time that the element on the mid index is greater than the target. If that is the case, if it is greater than the target, we're gonna bring it back, so the right is gonna become equal to mid -1. Otherwise the left is gonna become equal to mid. So once we come out of that loop, we're gonna set the result like the second element of the result to r. Yeah, at this time we don't have to check whether we exist or whether the solution exists or not, because worst case it will be the same index of the starting one. So both of the starting and the ending index has the same value, and then we're going to be returning the result. Looks like we are not able to come out of one of the while loops here. Okay, so we have to troubleshoot here. Looking at the while loop, left is less than right, it looks right. We are calculating the mid the right way, that is good. So let's go from the beginning. Initially the result is -1, then the left is equal to 0. Yeah, that looks right. The first while loop is okay. So we are looking at the nums of left, which is equal to nums of L not equal to the target. That looks right. We're definitely going into a while loop and we are not coming out of it. That's why we are seeing this time limit exceeded error, for sure. So the left is less than R. We are calculating the mid. The values we are assigning to the left is mid plus 1, and then the right is equal to the mid. That sounds right. Now if the nums of L is not equal to the target, we are just returning the target there. That is right. And we are otherwise we're making the result of 0 equals to L. Oh yes, I think we had to do the math dot ceiling of that. Yeah, this time otherwise it's not gonna come out of the while loop. Yeah, in the beginning looking for the first uh, starting position it would have been floor, and looking for the ending position it should have been ceiling. Yeah, and that passes all the test cases. Thanks for watching, guys.